back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So first cab off the rank, I just want to give a big shout out to my man out there in New York City, Zach Henderson, who just got engaged to his smoke show missus. Mrs. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. Zach's been a huge supporter of this podcast for a long time. He didn't ask me for that shout out either. So none of you start messaging me, hey, can you shout out? No shout outs. Unless you're Zach and you've been on the fucking rich cunt level of the podcast for the last almost 2 years. Have you put in your time? No. So that shout out was just from the goodness of my heart and hopefully to keep him on board for another fucking year. He should actually get another rich cunt subscription because I fucking saw the photo of the ring he gave his fiance and it's less a diamond than it is a fucking meteorite. Jesus fucking Christ, the size of this ring, I don't even know how she's holding up her fucking finger. She has to use her right hand to fucking support her wrist to show people. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I know nothing about diamonds. The only diamond I've ever bought was for my wife's wedding ring. And this fucking rock Zach bought his missus is about 4 or 5 times bigger than the one I bought my wife. So just doing a little bit of mathematics, I would say the ring he bought his missus, at least $2,000. If it's 4 times bigger than the one I bought my wife, then he spent like $2,000 whole dollars on it. Nah, it's got to be like fucking $60,000-$70,000. Maybe $100. Anyway. Anyway, I wasn't here to speculate on the fucking price of the diamond. Congratulations to you two. Anyway, what am I doing? I just ate 4 sausages. That's a segue. Hey babe, listen to this. A comedian gave us a shout out for getting engaged and he turns it on and it's just me going, so I just ate fucking 4 sausages. Jesus Christ. The gut's not feeling too good at the moment. They were good sausages though. Good fucking Colombian sausages down there. A chorizo that looked like it was the oldest fucking thing in the shop besides the fucking butcher. And then a fucking couple of caramelized onions and lamb. And a couple of pork and apple. That's a lot of sausages and it feels like all the animals in there are having a fucking fight at the moment. They are not agreeing. They seem like they're fighting over... This is so fucked. They seem like they're fighting over the 1 liter of Tabasco I threw down there with them. Anyway, fucking Zach better have stopped that early. Hopefully he just listens to it, to be fair. I don't know where else I can go after talking about the sausages, so I'm just going to move straight along to fucking this week's Hypothetical Monday. It's back! Hypothetical Monday, tell me why. Hypothetical Monday, tell me why. Hypothetical Monday, I want to shoot. The whole day down. We are back with a Hypothetical Monday where it all started. This is where Ask Boyle started. Hypothetical Monday morphed into Ask Boyle because most of the hypotheticals were about me fucking a relative or an animal. I fucking miss the hypotheticals actually. Send me in some more hypotheticals. The Ask Boyles, I like doing the Ask Boyles as well, but sometimes I just want to fucking not have to think too deeply. I just want to go fucking, what would you rather? What would you rather do? Fuck a goat or give a hand job to a donkey? Which one would you like to do? Good question. So if you have any hypotheticals or you have any Ask Boyles, you know where to go. Head to my website, boylecomedy.com. There's a section there for Ask Boyle. You can also use the drunk dial feature and leave a voice recording. People have been trying to do it, but apparently hasn't been coming through. Keep trying. Anyway, let's move on to this week's fucking hypothetical. It's a good one, I reckon. So this week it was sent in by the fucking jiu-jitsu doing fucking war hero out there in New Jersey, USA. Red. And this is Red's hypothetical. Would you rather only have sex with the person you lost your virginity to for the rest of your life, or have your first job be your only job for the rest of your life? Well, fucking hell. That's a tough one, but you have come to the right place. Boy, oh boy, are they two bad fucking choices. You're picking the greater of two evils there. So we'll start with my first job. What was my first job? It was at Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King. The Hungry Jack's out there on basically the corner of Dandenong Road and Warrigal Road. That's where the boy Al cut his teeth. So that fucking job, I lasted like 3 months in. I fucking hated that job. I was on the griller. I was the guy putting the patties through. That all beef fucking patty. Flame grilled shit. And let me tell you, when you work in a fast food restaurant and you see how everything's made, it's meant to change how you feel about the food, but it didn't change me at all. I was eating those patties straight off the griller. I would get the chicken ones, which were pretty fucking tasty by themselves. You can't eat a beef patty just by itself, but these chicken ones, I would fucking flame up a few extra ones and I would put them directly into my pockets. You got to remember, I'm fucking like 15, 16 here. But I would put the fucking patties directly into my pockets, which I had like darts and shit in there. And I would sneak off to the toilet and I'd eat the patties. Just straight patties. I lasted 3 months at that job and just stopped turning up. So that was my first job. If I had stayed there, fuck. I would still be on the griller, actually. It's over 20 years since I worked there, and I reckon I'd be doing half my shift still on the griller, and I would spend a little bit of time on fries, and occasionally, if it was busy, they would move me to the front to take some orders, but my position and my pay rate would still be exactly the same. I wouldn't have progressed at all. I'd be like that old retarded guy you see at some places that they've just kept around because he's old and retarded. Just as a fucking like charity. I would not be around now. I would have killed myself if I was still at that job. I suppose that's how you answer this question. Which one would make you commit suicide first? I don't know. You're getting a free feed there. I probably would be fucking huge. They probably would have moved me off the griller, actually, because so many chicken patties would have gone missing. I reckon by the age of 32, I would have full-blown suicided. Suicide by chicken patty in the Hungry Jack's toilet, 110. So now let's move on to the girl I lost my virginity to. I'm not going to say her name because, look, she was fucking before her time. I wasn't her first. Let's just put it that way. Let's just say I wasn't her first. That night. I probably wasn't even her first that night. She was famous for threesomes early 90s. She was fucking promiscuous. And she was my girlfriend at the time's best friend. I think me and my girlfriend at the time had just broken up, maybe. I can't fully remember, but who cares about the details? And I was out the front of a house party taking a piss against a fence, and she lurks up to me, and I'm like, well, why not? Like, zero attracted to like, zero. But I was like, why not? My girlfriend or my recently ex-girlfriend, like super recently, is probably not going to care about this anyway. I think my girlfriend at the time had hooked up with one of my friends, so I was like, fuck it, let's do this. I remember walking to a field and I was so fucking hammered. I was so blacked out. I remember I was like, trying to carry her, and then I just fell over. Trying to carry her. I mean, it would have been a fair effort, even if I was sober. but I just crashed both of us into the grass. And I was like, well, we're in the grass now. And then I completely black out and come to at her house. And she's telling me to be quiet because her sister's also in the room as well, her older sister. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck did I end up here? I couldn't even remember. I was completely blacked out. So fucking, considering I was zero attracted to her, if I was stuck with her for the rest of my I reckon if I was stuck with her, I would have suicided by like 18, 19. I would have been out of there. I would have been like, fuck this. Forget about it. I had opportunities to fucking revisit that, and I never got drunk enough to. She was actually nice, just a little bit fucked up, but she was funny, and goddamn, she slept with every single fucking dude. There are a lot of dudes with fond memories of her. I would take the fucking job. At least you can leave the job. Having a girl that you don't like forever, fuck that. That's 24/7. That's at your job. That's at home. That's like you're watching TV and you're looking over. That's just resentment the whole time. At least if I'm at Hungry Jack's, even if I am a fat loser, I can pretend I'm not. I can go out, save a little bit of that Hungry Jack's money, and just fucking lie to birds. Yeah, I'm a stockbroker. Yeah, I'm a fucking investment banker. Change it up a little bit, you know? So, yeah, I'd rather be in a soul-crushing, hellish fucking job than be in a soul-crushing fucking hellish relationship. That is for sure. Anyway, thanks for the hypothetical. That was a trip down memory lane. That'll do for today. If you are enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.